and that you can use it for everything. So what I love about it too is its application for things like, let's say you want to do a traditional row. I've got a sample of it for that, but you've got, you're using a row, you've got that bit of instability. And then again, if I take that leg off, it changes that whole dynamics. So it takes something that can be a very simple exercise, and what's more about this thing is incredibly comfortable because it's just padded air. And again, you've got that actual movement to make this as unstable as you need the exercise to be. And then again, something like the freeform board, even better, you've now got a slightly unstable environment to be able to, which is obviously cushioned again, to be able to do a lot of these movements. Whether it's side to side or front to back, it makes what is already a hard piece of equipment, it just makes it that much harder because you have to stabilize. So really clever idea, really clever concept. And what Greg was telling me is that he's been using this a lot now with athletes, especially in different sports where they have cleats, and this material doesn't tear and it's waterproof. So what's great about this, as the athletes are doing different drills on the bench, whether it's jumping up, sliding across it, whatever it is, it's obviously waterproof for that, and it can be used obviously outdoors for that purpose, but it doesn't tear the fabric, which is another great thing. And again, these are the questions when I'm looking at products through the fitness panel. I give the product owners a pretty hard time because I want to make sure that if we show a product, it's a good product, and I want to make sure that it can sort of hold up to all the claims. And so that's why it's good for me to be able to beat this up a lot, and then to be able to look at what's great about this thing. And what's going to be nice about it is it's going to have, in the process now of working with a training manual, it's going to have a lot of education and different bits and pieces behind it. What I love again with the QR codes is simply the ability to scan that and then get different programs through onto your phone that's been developed by these different educators. It's just a really clever, fun product, and it can be used in conjunction with basically anything. And even if it was to the point where you grab the TRX, you're doing different exercises, whether it's one leg up or two leg up and trying to stabilize through the TRX as well too. I mean, it really gives you a really varied spectrum of what you can do on this product. So again, let's just run through that. It's got the valve to give you the varied amount of stability or lack of stability, through that casing. It is incredibly soft. It will cushion you when you go into any sort of press or any sort of motion where you lay back. It starts to support the back, and it really kind of follows the spine. And again, any kind of pressing motion, you've got that instability. And again, you can change that by feet up or 1 foot down, or again, having a full base of support with that. And then again, like I said, you can, from things in terms of whether it's 2 knees on, and just trying to stabilize in that environment, it's just a constant activation of that core. So it takes what we tend to have sometimes frowned at, which is that stable bench, and everyone's talking about, well, that's not functional and all that sort of it. Well, now it is. Now it's incredibly functional, but it still gives the stability, and it moves away from the danger sometimes of that Swiss ball environment where people have hurt themselves, fallen off, and all those bits and pieces. So you definitely need to check this out. It's called the Core Bench, C-O-R Bench. They have a great Facebook page. I think Greg just put a whole challenge where someone could actually win a free bench. I think one of the things he did was you had to actually rap a song talking about the Core Bench, which is pretty cool. So go to the Facebook page for Core Bench and you can check it out. The company itself is called Core Systems. Again, it's made in the USA, which is kind of a cool thing. Lifetime warranty on the bladder, all the way through to the actual casing itself. And again, the QR codes, the valve, and it's just, I love it, great tool. When I had my first look at it, coming from a functional standpoint, not understanding the product very well, I didn't really get it. And then when I saw some of the videos that they had on YouTube and all the different applications that can be used for this, it's incredible. You can do a lot of great things on this. And imagine even taking the Hyperwear vest, working with a Viper, and there's a lot of great things that you can do in conjunction with this product too. So this is a great product, especially when we're starting to talk about small group training as well. So Greg, great job, love it. If you've got any questions at all, go to Core Systems and you can look them up, or go to the Core Bench, look up the YouTube and obviously on their Facebook page out of Sacramento, California. And also don't forget, The Fitness Panel on iTunes, it's a free app, download it, you get all these videos, and we can update you with more of that. Thanks a lot.